Hello, so I have 3 piles for you today, and we are going to be looking into who is thinking about you. Now, I do have to say, oh my God, I'm so glad I got that on camera. The light just completely, like there was a thunder, and the light just completely went out. I had a candle like on the side here, which is why there was some, I was just like, what? As soon as I started talking, that is crazy. Okay, it has not rained here today. I think it rained a little bit, but it usually thunders a lot, and it has not happened. But it's happening now. Give me a second. No, seriously, that was crazy. Oh my God. Okay, well, it's on camera. I like that. It's almost like Spirit definitely opened this reading with a bang, I have to say. Okay, so who is thinking about you? Hopefully the lights on God. Did I say that? Okay, so we're going to be looking into obviously who and why, and then with the oracles, I'm going to be looking into like what's next between you and this person. And I have to say that my intentions for this reading are definitely someone who cares about you, who is not bad for you. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. That I didn't really set an intention for that on the kind of relationship, but it's definitely a healthy, happy-go-lucky kind of connection, okay? That was my intention. Sometimes Spirit kind of does their own thing, but just so you know. Alrighty, pile 1. Desert Rose is your stone. Pile 2, you have Malachite. And pile 3, you have Herkimer Diamond. So yeah, go ahead you guys, pick your piles, and I'll see you in your readings. Hello, pile 1. So if you guys picked Desert Rose, this is going to be your reading. I am going to put this on the side because I'm going to start with tarot cards. And we're going to do everything live. We're going to shuffle, and we're going to find out who this person is that is thinking about you, and also why are they thinking about you. So I'm going to shuffle. Ooh, bottom of the deck. I'm going to shuffle. This might get a little loud for some of you, so just be careful, especially if you're listening with headphones. I'm very sorry. Let's just get into your... Let's get into your reading, shall we? So who is thinking about you, pile 1? I have to say, if you missed the intro, I highly suggest you go watch it, just because there was, as soon as I started the reading and I said the title of the video, literally lightning happened and the power went out, and it was intense. This is going to be an intense reading. I can feel it already. All right, 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. All right. The Emperor. Okay. Here we go. And the 4 of Cups. Okay. The message is so clear. Part 1 is so clear for you. This is definitely someone who, it's kind of like they used to weigh their options between you and them. There was a lot of do I invest, do I not? Because they felt like they were fulfilled, but not, they were missing that 1 cup. They're missing it still, it feels like. So they're probably thinking about you in the sense of, okay, so now I have everything, I'm established, I have everything I need, I feel very secure in who I am, especially emotionally, especially also when it comes to money. They're good. but they're missing something. And because they're missing something, they're thinking about you. So they're thinking that it's possibly you who's missing in their life, your connection, where maybe before they felt like they gave enough to it, but it wasn't enough, if you will. And it probably because honestly, it feels like this being first in this, it's because they weren't ready. They weren't ready even emotionally, spiritually. They were not ready. They felt like pinnacle wise, they were not ready as well. But now they're in emperor mode. And now they're finding themselves back again and being like, okay, I have all of this, but I'm missing this. It's like all the cups that I have in front of me, right? This is just 3, but imagine the rest are lined out, right? So the accomplishments, right? The cups. It's really interesting. I'm seeing this card today. It's like we're just seeing 3 cups, but there's actually 9 cups. And they're like, well, I'm missing the 10th cup. That is, and when I tell you that message is so clear, yeah, look at that. Maybe there was a little bit of gambling of your relationship in the past from this person. And maybe this person kind of played a little bit of games. I don't know. They definitely feel like they did. Even if you remember them as being very fair or kind of very much reciprocative of your energy, your time, your emotions, like everything was fine. You don't remember this person in a bad light at all. They themselves looking back are like, did I invest enough? Is that why this person's not in my life? Is this why Power One is not here right now with me? And I do miss Power One. That's the thing. It's like, it's almost like they think of you as the missing link to their ultimate happiness. Because even though they have a lot of power, they have a lot of happiness, they have a lot of accomplishments, they still feel like there's something missing. And it's, even if this person kind of doesn't realize that that's you or your connection, it's almost like they're getting there. Is what I want to say. They're getting there. Oh my God, wow. I meant to grab 1, but look at these 2. Yeah, it's like the Wheel of Fortune's moving. And this could be you. You could be an Aquarius, because I got Aquarius right away. But you could definitely present as a Queen of Swords. You're very, I actually quite like that. This person likes that about you. You're very sharp, to the point. You know what you want. And they're in this point in their life where they appreciate that. They actually want to cut through the bullshit. And they like that you cut through the bullshit with them as well. You're very honest and upfront about what you want, how you feel. The fact that I'm seeing 1 sword and 2 swords is really interesting too. They want to come back around. The wheel, you know, the wheel moves and it comes back around. I'm sorry, I'm giving you like a lot of the reasons and not who this person is. Well, like I said, this is definitely someone who's very accomplished. They could definitely, you could definitely feel like an empress to their emperor energy. Maybe they, like I said, they were a little bit flingy and kind of like not the, it wasn't the best balanced relationship in the past or connection with whatever stage of the connection you guys were in. Maybe you guys would never dated, you were just friends, but there was something there more than that. For a lot of you though, for a lot of you, there is a deep emotional connection here. Maybe like I'm picking up that maybe is untapped for a lot of you. Like that aspect of your relationship was never explored. But they're thinking about you again and they have a lot of feelings for you. There's a lot of cups here, okay? There's 2 cards with cups, and even the one where, interesting, I just realized that. Do you see how their arms are crossed and so are their arms? It's like, but the Emperor's in receiving mode. Do you see that? That is interesting. So in the past, maybe a recent past, they've realized that even though they were ready for love, they were very closed off to it. But I'm telling you, this person had a glow up, whoever this is. When I tell you they had a glow up, this is, we went from, I'm going to cross my arms. I'm not going to speak about my feelings. I'm not going to express how I feel to. I'm an open book. I'm here because I know what I want. It's that kind of like, oof, I love it. I love their energy. Again, they're very much in their power. They're in their element, which they feel good about where they're at. So they also, like in general, just have a lot of confidence as well. All right, let's see why. Why are you on their mind? More cups. You confuse them. Your connection confuses them a bit. It's almost like they go through these stages of I want it, I don't want it. I want it, I don't want it. Is this the right choice for me? But they're getting to the point where they realize that a lot of what they're looking at is not what they want anyways. It's almost like they have to get to the eight of cups moment where they leave this behind, and they leave the illusions behind, or the unfulfillment in love behind, and they turn around and step into this Nine of Cups, and then therefore step into the Ten of Cups, which is really what they're searching for. But in this search, it's like they're going through the motions, right? They have to go through the entire cup suit, if you will, right? Makes sense. Page of Swords, yeah. They're learning at this moment in time. Interesting, because before I even started the reading, I swear to you, I went to wash my hands to get water. And I was thinking, like, if it's really hard for someone to feel their emotions, usually the next step is that they learn how to feel them, and then they have to learn how to talk about them. And after they learn how to talk about them, they become very real and tangible things because they're out in the world. They've been spoken of. So that's really intimidating for someone that has had a hard time even feeling their feelings. This is this person. They've had a hard time feeling all these feelings, and now they're stepping into, they're coming forward, or they're about to like message you or communicate with you, but they're starting off slow with a page, whereas you're a Queen of Swords. You don't shy away from speaking your mind, your heart, your soul, but they are starting to learn how to do this, okay? So you got to be a little gentle. Oh, this is really cute. It is so interesting because when it comes to love and relationships, it's where this emperor energy, okay, because they're showing up as an emperor, period. Not a king, an emperor. The emperor encompasses all the kings. But when it comes to love and when it comes to you, pile one, they feel like a kid again. It's like, I don't know how to speak to them. I have to start us slow. I don't know how to express my feelings for them. It's like, it's beautiful. It's really cute. It's really cute, I have to say. It's really cute. Yeah, here you are. Oh, I love it. The lady in waiting, you're so prosperous. You're in your, I don't know, you're in your glow era as well. The fact that you're the Nine of Pentacles, they're the Nine of Cups. You see how you're working on different things. That they're definitely working on development when it comes to emotional maturity and their emotional connections with other people, not just you, but you definitely, like, there's something about your connection that kind of sets the tone for the growth in their emotional awareness and maturity, which is quite beautiful. And then here you are, you're working on yourself. You're probably very happy being single and tending to your own needs. The little bird, though, makes me think message. This is a message coming. You could be someone that's overall, this is why you're intimidating, Power One. And it's, you're only going to intimidate and people are going to shy away from you only if, they're not meant to be with you anyways, right? Because whoever this is, they'll still put on their big boy pants and speak to you, even though you might be this goddess who's a little bit intimidating. It doesn't matter. They're not going to shy away from that because they're the right person for you. However, you do have to recognize that your energy and who you are and the things that you do, it's like everything you touch turns to gold. Everything, you're very grounded, you're fruitful, you're kind, you're generous. There's something about you, you're a goddess. They see you as one and you are one, okay? I don't have to convince you about that. And it's not about gender, okay? You're God, goddess. The contemplation, I'm telling you. This is that overthinking. This is that overthinking before you head out into the battlefield, right? Because the Five of Swords is usually after the battle has happened, but obviously before that you get the Four of Swords. So it's like they've been in this healing period, this person, your person, whoever this is, where they got hurt in the past, but they're trying to realize that there's a lot of growth that came from that. And again, the gold is significant here. Maybe it's some kind of truth, that's coming to them, like an aha moment for them. It's like a golden opportunity to head your way, to kind of like, ooh, yeah, look at that. That jumped. Yes. Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, they have a lot of feelings for you. It's like, yes, I'm an emperor, but I'm going to have to tap into my King of Cups energy to approach this person, to celebrate with them, to ground something with them. It's like they want to bring this another page, you guys, a lot of beginnings. Clear mind, clear vision, a lot of like, when it comes to emotions, the communication is very clear as well, and it's new. It's like, and then the Pentacles, like they want to bring the ninth Pentacle, sorry, the 10th Pentacle to your Nine of Pentacles energy. Do you see that? It's like, I'm seeing a lot there, because the Ten of Pentacles is like proposals and family and marriage and commitment. So take however it resonates, okay? I don't want to give anybody false hope, but you would know who this is. With the Hangman at the end, though, it's really interesting, because of what I was picking up on, that aha moment, that golden opportunity to like come your way and kind of communicate with you. Oh my God. Is it scary? Yeah, it's very scary. It's very scary. There's something about collaborating with you in some kind of way. You also teach this person a lot spiritually. Spiritually, I have to say. There's a lot that you teach each other, but you especially, the way that you, just the way that you're doing your thing. Like I said, you set the tone for their growth. I don't know what that's about. That's really interesting. It almost feels like a divine counterpart connection in that sense, where one person grows and the other one follows suit. Oh my goodness, look at that. We have all the pages here. I cannot ignore this. This is a brand new beginning for both of you. A death and a rebirth in this connection. You guys both have mastered something. I think this person especially as well, they have learned to integrate their ego, which is probably why now their emotional body, look at that. I spoke about it. Yeah. Which is why emotionally they're also growing, or like emotionally they're maturing, because they've integrated that ego. That ego is not giving them like a false narrative about what's going on, what has happened between you. It's like they're really seeing their actions clearly. They're seeing yours clearly. They're taking everything into consideration. It's quite interesting, quite beautiful. All right, let's get into your oracles. Let me take a sip of water before I do this. Hold on. All right. Whew. That was a lot of information that just came out. Okay. Justice. Wow, look at that. What's next? What's next? Balance, equality. Yeah. It's the fact that justice is falling where we have the Six of Pentacles, which is one of them is also holding the scales. This is beautiful. When I tell you this person has grown up, it's like they don't want to just bring a Six of Pentacles energy, a Six of Pentacles offer towards you. They want to bring a justice offer towards you. This is a lot of balance, a lot of reassurance, very sure of who they are, what they want, and making sure that you and them are happy together. It's not just their happiness that they're pursuing anymore. They really, maybe in the past they kind of just were like that, because like I mentioned, there's that ego integration that had to happen. So that's Karmic justice, you guys. Wow, Queen of Swords again. I love it. This is you. Wow. The fact that it says strength, and we got the strength card. It's strength, ambition, and truth. That's you. When I tell you that is you. They could also see you as their karmic justice, actually, in the way that a sword is double-edged, in the way that maybe you were a catalyst for their growth, because how they treated you kind of got like, they learned from those mistakes, because they've learned to not treat people like that, because you lose someone very valuable to you, and you're also their karmic justice in the sense that they did the work. They have grown enough to the point where they feel like, okay, I'm ready to try again with this person, and maybe that's where they're gonna extend this offer of newness with you, a lot of new beginnings. We have all the pages, remember? So there's a lot of new beginnings, but again, it's a very slow new beginning. It's something that they don't want to rush, because they really value your connection. They really, really do. They learned their lesson if they fucked up before, you know? Wow, yeah. They could be a little bit shy at the moment, a little bit in the shadows, a little bit like, a little bit scared of this Queen of Swords energy. But I mean, good, right? Good, because sometimes that's how you know they're out of their ego, right? They're not that cocky person. They're more of like, okay, I want to see what happens here, but I'm gonna approach with caution, right? So, talented, shadowy, in hiding. The raccoon energy is a play within all artists, to greater or lesser degree at best. It indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with particular musical instruments or creative tools. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. That's probably what they were working on. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. Oof. So this person, you've pushed this person to be authentically who they are. This person sounds like someone who has really big fucking feelings, dude. But they, in the past, have refused to acknowledge them. And not just towards you, towards pretty much everybody and anything that they want to pursue or be a part of, or being whoever they want to be in relationships. Like, in general, they refuse to admit that they had big feelings, and that their feelings were like a powerful thing. It was nothing to fear, right? You've made them take off a mask. You've helped them do that somehow, some way. I don't know how you did this. You would know with your own specific relationship, but it feels very beautiful, where there's a lot of being very grateful for the lessons you've taught them without even wanting to. Maybe your authenticity triggered them to fall into a journey where they had to learn how to be authentic themselves. When in balance, generous friend and exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive and a starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. Like I said, there's something new happening here between you two. Maybe you're meant to co-create together on something, and maybe this is something that you guys talked about in the past as well. It just never happened because, again, this person struggled with authenticity. Wow. Time for healing. That's really beautiful. Message 33. What did I say? You guys have a message. So if you have like a candle lid and there's a moth flies into it, please believe that that is definitely a synchronicity regarding this reading, and the message is coming to you very soon. Just like everything else that you kind of seen that has like grabbed your attention. Definitely if you see raccoons, for sure. Earth energy, air energy. Air energy in general is very significant. Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I guess Sagittarius as well. Sagittarius is a fire sign. Libra for sure is huge here. Community number 8. 8 makes me think of abundance, infinite abundance. So yeah, maybe you guys are meant to come together and create something that helps not just each other, but your community. This is really beautiful, especially if there's some kind of like, I'm seeing spiritual work in some kind of sense. Even though it's creative work, it goes back to the spiritual essence of things. There's something about the spirituality that you both share as well. And I think coming together as well is going to be very healing for you, or just having these conversations that you need to have. So it says, a letter, text, email, vision, dream, conversation, music, or some other form of message is coming regarding your current situation. Be open to receiving it. Meditate on this symbol to draw a message from your ancestors and guides to you at this time. So the lunar moth. Moths symbolically are known for delivering messages, and the size of the moth indicates the impact of the message. That is spot on. Spot on. That is beautiful. 33 is also a master teacher number. You guys might want to look that up. 11, which is justice, is also a master teacher number. And 8 is infinity. This is beautiful. Like I said, it's like endless abundance is what I'm seeing. And it's not just monetary, but it's more of like, if you guys both feel like you are each other's gift in some kind of way, which is, again, beautiful. That's for some of you for sure. It's like an endless bounty of this good energy between you. Is a gift. It's abundance for you. And you're about to experience that. There's something here about that. It's in the cards, right? Timeline wise, I couldn't tell you, but it's there. Alrighty, thank you so much, Pal One, for letting me read for you. This was a beautiful reading. Thank you for your likes, your comments, for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Hello, Pal 2. So if you guys picked Malachite, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put your oracles on the side because I am starting with tarot today. And we're looking into who is thinking about you. So the who and the why. And then we're going to move on to what's next in this connection or between you and this person if you're not connected at the moment. If you missed the intro, you might want to go watch it. It's a very unique intro today, okay? I highly recommend. And also, I just want to say, if in case you don't want to go back to it, that's okay. I want to say that it's my intentions with this reading is to bring forth someone who is thinking about you, who is, you know, kind and honest and nice to you. No one like that did you wrong, messed up with you, or like, I don't know, nothing bad. My intentions is someone nice and healthy and balanced to come forth, okay? But at the end of the day, you know, the message that needs to come forth will, but just so you know, those are my intentions with this reading. It's meant to be lighthearted and beautiful, and that kind of, I don't know, that kind of vibe is what I really want. So with all of that said, I'm going to shuffle. It might get a little loud, so beware of that. That was a shitty one. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Interesting. A lot of major arcana on the splits, you guys. What's that about? All right. All right, part 2. Let's see who is thinking about you. It's interesting, I said who, and I almost wanted to say and why, but I'm not getting to the why yet. We're starting with the who. Who is thinking about you? There's that hangman again. I saw it in the split. Oh boy. Okay. I'm getting a couple of people actually. Yeah, 2 people. This is one person, this is another person. That's really interesting. Yeah. These 2 are just confirmation for me, more 2s. So it is 2 people. Even 3 for some of you. 3, I don't see a 3rd person here. I definitely see 2. Okay. This Queen of Pentacles energy very much felt like a past friend or a friend, or someone that you were friends with but you don't speak to anymore or something like that. And then the hangman feels very much like someone trying to understand what went wrong between you. It could also be this person that kind of likes figuring that out, but this feels very different from this. Does that make sense? But it's almost like both of these energies are both like a little bit stressed, or they're overthinking the situation, where in reality it's more of like maybe there was lack of balance that kind of made the answer that they're seeking, is what I should say, right? While they're in this energy, the answer is very clear. The answer is, and you will know who these people are, because I mean, you should. And if it doesn't sound like you're anything that you're connected to, or anyone, I should say, or any peoples, because there's more than one, maybe this is not your reading. But part 2, it's almost like while they're in this energy, it's very clear that the reason why things didn't work out, things kind of faded away. It feels very much like it wasn't like a harsh ending. It was more of like you grew apart, and it's because you didn't want the same things, and things were not like equally reciprocated, and you went on a healing journey, is what it feels like. It's almost like you probably feel these 2 people tugging on your energy. They could come in dreams for you, but it's so, like I said, it's so simple. The answer is so simple. Interesting. Yeah. So they definitely do come in dreams, and this fell on top of this, so that's interesting. So it feels like this is like a friendship, and this is like a love interest. Piscean man is what I'm seeing here. This could be man or a woman, but this definitely feels like a Pisces man for me. I don't know why I'm getting so specific, but when I do, it's for a reason, and that's gonna be for someone. Okay, yeah, they could definitely come into your dreams state. This feels like I'm seeing your side of the story. I'm not seeing theirs. It's really interesting. It's probably because you're very intuitive, and you're picking up on their energy often, because they're thinking about you. And you're like, I know that I'm not generating these thoughts about these people, so it must be them thinking about me. And what's going on? Like, what's going on? Oh my goodness. You know what? There's a lot of internal struggle, and there's a lot of overthinking from these 2 about maybe trying to communicate with you again. Or, I mean, we'll get into the why eventually. Like I said before, it's almost like when I asked who is thinking about you, that whoever this is, I'm getting so many, there's so much static. This looks like static to me as well, because it's 2 energies trying to like speak at the same time. Is really interesting. I was saying that, see, I'm getting very, very sidetracked. I'm very jumpy, and I'm almost like out of breath. When I was shuffling, trying to figure out who this was, they really wanted me to get to the why. Why are we thinking about you? Part 2. I almost said a name. Why are we thinking about you? Someone's name. Does that make sense? I don't know the name, but I felt like saying a name is really interesting. You guys, what is going on here? All right, let me clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Sun. Okay. Okay, definitely someone who you probably had a lot of fun with. If it was like a breath of fresh air to be friends with this person. I don't. All right, what's with the Hangman? Oof. Oh wow. It's interesting because this friend, oh, when you look back at them or your relationship with them, even though you went your separate ways and, you know, let bygones be bygones, things just, you know, you just grew apart. You're doing your own thing. It's what you feel like again, you're a different energy as well. It's like you're doing your own thing. You're on a healing journey. So it's natural to kind of leave a lot of people, places, things behind in general that don't align with you anymore. And that's okay. I don't think you feel guilty about this at all, actually. And I don't think these people blame you either. Okay, I have to be very clear about that. But so this person, this friend, you look back and you're like, okay, we had happy times. It was good. It's okay. Like nothing really bothers you here, but nothing really is pulling you back either. And then it was a lot of happy memories is all that you have retained and like held on to. It's interesting because there's a Sun over here too, so it's like, yeah, but it's behind you. Do you see that? Like it's behind you. You came all this way to this point in your life where you are very balanced and you're working on yourself. And it's almost like these people are trying to like come back into your life or something like that. Okay, but this Pisces man, oof, my goodness. 10 of Swords. This is what you remember about this person. You remember a lot of pain. A lot of pain. It was like betrayal after betrayal. It was like hurt after hurt. I'm seeing a lot of sleepless nights. I'm seeing someone like literally on their knees crying, begging God to just help you move on from this person, not think about them, because tapping into their energy feels painful. Felt painful. That's probably why you went on this healing journey. This is really interesting. This is so interesting of reading. Okay. It seems now, which is again, wow, like they're the ones holding on to this energy now. You don't hold on to this energy anymore. You've moved on. You really have. You really have, pal, too. And if you haven't reached that point where you feel like, yeah, I've moved on for sure, you're about to get there because you're doing the work that you need to do. But now it's almost like because you're doing the work that you need to do for yourself, it's like they're the ones who are in their heads about it. They can't let it go. What is that about? That is so weird. When I tell you they have like this hold on, you see like she's holding on to that. And this person's just really trying to understand everything, but they're seeing everything backwards and like backwards, upside down, and like wrong. They don't even realize. Maybe they're trying to like realize that this is what they did in their actions. This is what their actions towards you did to you. And it's almost like it's really hard for them to accept that. But it's also at the same time really hard for them to forgive themselves or something like that. Yeah, look at that. Wow. A lot of pain here. A lot of pain. No wonder. But you know what? It's like someone now. It feels like these two. It's really hard for them to let go of all this pain. Do you see how these three painful cards? Honestly, one of the three most painful cards in the sword suit are right here. Okay. And they're surrounding this person who's just holding on to everything. It's like, why are you doing that? There's no need to do that. Oh, okay. Oh man. For some of you, I'm hearing it, so I have to say it. I'm going to say it. For some of you, this could have been like a love triangle. Yeah, definitely could have. And it looks like you got the short end of the stick, but because you got the short end of the stick early on, and you got really, really, really hurt, like back to back to back. You went on a healing journey. You were like, I'm leaving it all behind. I'm leaving this, I'm leaving that, I'm leaving, period, boom, gone. And it doesn't mean that you didn't go through all of this yourself, but you're not holding on to it anymore. But these people, maybe they're still connected with each other in some kind of way. So these people are kind of still a little bit stuck on that. Interesting. That's for some of you, okay? That's not for everybody. All right, let me clear this, and I'm gonna get to the why, which is really what they wanted me to get to in the first place. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but it's so interesting that I even like gave you the whole spiel of, you know, I want something happy and something, you know, like nice to come through, and then we get like I said, whatever needs to come through will come through eventually, right? So it's, and if all of these things does not sound like your situation at all, your life or anything, this is not your reading. I mean, you can stay for the tea if you want, but this is not for you if it doesn't resonate. I don't want you to like put people in these categories, okay? Because this feels like a little bit of a very painful situation for everyone involved. So I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want you to like try to make this fit, okay? If it is your situation, I'm sorry if some of these things have been like triggering for you. So why? Why is this person thinking about you? Oh boy. Okay. They're working on something. They're definitely working on something. Are they working on something? Yep. This person's working on coming towards you. And I don't know. Okay. I don't think it's a friend. I think it's like I was picking up, it's the Pisces man. You know, I'm gonna keep calling him that because that's what I want to call it. But they don't have to be a Pisces, and they don't have to be a man. But whoever that person was, that's the person who has a why here. Because I feel like the other kind of thing was just like, it's a closed chapter, right? The open chapter is the one that had a lot of pain attached to it. And it's like they've been working on something, and it's almost like they're in that final stage of like balancing things out. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. Harder work, busy bee, very busy bee, and working on things that show that they have changed. It's not just energetic, and it's not just spiritually, and it's not just emotionally. It's in the physical realm, okay? And then these two last pentacles, it's almost like they're trying to merge these energies together, right? These two to get to the Ten of Pentacles. However, to come full circle, to get to the World card, if you will, the last card in the Major Arcana, this is a good card to have because this is movement. There's a lot of movement, and it's balanced movement, and it's determination. This card is about, it's also about this year, because it's year 7, and this is the 7th Major Arcana. It's Cancer energy as well, more water. You see the water here has very like wavy, tumultuous. That could be their emotional body at this moment. The moon could be very significant in your connection as well. There's something about moon magic here, or like the moon cycles. Like in the full moon, this person really does come to mind. During the new moon, it's kind of like you release a lot of everything that came to mind in the full moon. Does that make sense? I don't know, that's for someone, but that's why I was saying like Pisces, man, because you know Pisces is represented by the moon. So yeah, the moon could be very significant. But oddly enough, Cancer is ruled by the moon, yet, you know, we have the Chariot, which is a Cancer. So I don't know, you guys have a mix of stuff here. The number 21 could be significant. The number 3 could be very significant. Notice I haven't spoken about this yet. And I don't, honestly, I think I know why I'm not talking about it. But at the same time, it's like I'm not even sure. This silhouette here looks like someone to me that you would know. Like when you look at this card, you will be like, oh, that looks like, for a second, that almost looks like so-and-so. Does that make sense? That's what I'm seeing there for some reason. That is so weird. It's really interesting because the pillars here makes me think of the moon card. Because in the moon card, there's this part of the landscape there, and then there's another pillar on the other side. This person, oh, I get it. Okay. You know what's really interesting? This person looks up at the moon and the stars, and they do this, the cliche thing of, you know, I think they're looking up at the moon. They're looking up at the same moon that I'm looking up at. This was probably why I was picking up on you very much receiving this person's energy, or they come to mind because they're thinking of you, and you're like, why is this person on my mind? It's because they're thinking about you quite literally. They can know that you like the stars and the moon, and when they look at the stars and the moon, they think of you, and they think about how you are looking at the same moon and the same stars. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, I can't make that shit up, dude. Do you see what I mean? These pillars here, one of them is on this card as well. I hope you can see that, because I know my setup is a little dark today. They have a lot of feelings for you, man. That's what that is. There's a lot of unspoken things here. A lot of unspoken things. And again, it's like they look at the moon, and it's like you're the moon, you're the stars, you're the sun, you're everything. But they don't know how to say that, or it's almost like they're working on it though. They're working on it. You see this path here? It's like you took that path when you went on your healing journey, like I was saying before, with, you know, the sun being in the back and the path, you know, you're here now. It's like they have to take the same leap of faith that you did. It's like they also have to go through the fool's journey to get to this end period, to get to the world, to get to the last. Oh, look at you. Yeah, this is you. You've done that. That's the thing. Okay, that makes sense. You have accomplished this. You definitely have accomplished the fool's journey. Part 2. Wow, that's beautiful. You know what? Makes so much sense. You could have been between part 1 and part 2, and this feels like a continuation. It's not a continuation of part 1. It almost feels like more of the background information for part 1. It's really interesting. Yes, look at that. They also got the 4 of Cups. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. They also got the 9 of Cups. So the King of Wands. And yeah. Oh man. I'm telling you this dude. All right. Part 2 is really simple why they're thinking about you. They have major feelings for you, and they've never acknowledged them. They refuse to acknowledge them. That doesn't mean that they weren't felt. Maybe they were too focused on their physical accomplishments. They weren't ready maybe for a relationship, but at the same time, they didn't communicate that to you. They just hurt you to push you away. And that's where that was wrong. You know, that's where you kind of think of them and you think of all the hurt. You don't think of even the potential that could have been, because you didn't get any of it. You got abandoned by them. These 2 5s falling under each other. It's like they see the past as, you know, I fucked up. I really fucked up. But they also see it in a way of like, if I turn around and I head towards them, is it still there? Is my connection still there? Are we still able to like make this happen? Whereas you live this energy and this energy, which makes so much freaking sense. Why you are completely like detached from this. And not that you're like resentful or you don't ever want to speak to this person again or these people, because it could be two. But it's, you had to go deal with this. You had to go deal with your abandonment issues, because they trigger the hell out of that. By refusing to admit that they loved you when they should have. I don't know. There's something there about, it's almost like they wanted to juggle everything. You know, they wanted to juggle their friendship and their relationship, and they wanted to juggle how they felt, but they also wanted to juggle two people at the same time, and it all just went to shit. Okay, it all just, it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and you ended up very, 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 very hurt. But this person's coming back around realizing, I messed up big time. I was too focused on this and not focused enough on what really my subconscious and my spiritual journey was trying to teach me about how I, you know, this is them, right? About how I love, how I refuse love, how I show up, not just for myself, but for others. The impact that I have on other people as well. The impact that my actions and relationships have on others. And you, they see you as, you're an inspiration to them too. So you see how all of this, it's almost like this is them and then this is you. It's so clear. You don't even belong in this mess, Batu. This person has to figure out their own thing here. They're thinking about you, and sometimes they don't even know why they're thinking about you. You know what's interesting, that when I look at the why, it's almost like I'm reading your energy. It's like you are making sense of this because you've never gotten a clear answer from this person about anything. It's always been like weird, juggled information, refusal of talking about things, and like, I don't know, it's icky. I don't like it. I don't like this. And this is probably this person trying to like figure themselves out you know, as well. But I just have to say, Pautu, you are past this energy of confusion. You have a very clear sense of who you are and what you want to be and who you want to like invest in. And if this person comes in really trying to like work things out with you, but they're still on the same BS, please be careful of that. Like, don't get that out. Don't even try it. Like, I don't know, I don't want to say that because I don't know, everybody's relationship is different, but they're giving me weird vibes. It's like they're not sure about you, and you deserve someone who's sure about what they want with you, period. Oh my goodness. All right, let me drink some water. Okay, Patu, let's see what's next. Okay, this is very interesting for you. This is very important for you as well, because I don't know, man. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm done talking shit about this person. Like, not talking shit, but like I said, I don't like their messiness. They're very messy. They really hurt you. And here they are now. What's next? Okay, love. The lovers. Love, harmony, union. Like, I can't be mad about that. You're not mad about that either. But it's, wow. The moon behind them there. But look at that. The Eight of Swords. Oh, man, this could be you. I could be picking up on your energy right now. That makes sense. This is very confusing for you, isn't it? Yeah. It's confusing because you receive a lot of information and you're like, I don't even know what to believe in anymore. I'm hearing you have to believe in actions. Whatever action is taken towards you, like I said before with the Eight of Pentacles, this is something that has to be like in the physical realm. So you could be very intuitive and you could be picking up on a lot of things energetically and spiritually, even emotionally, because you could be very empathetic in that way. But if you're not getting it here in the 3D, you cannot, don't let it confuse you. Wait for actions to be taken towards you, okay? Wait for solid steps forward in your relationship. Don't let your mind play mind games with you. Don't let anyone do that to you, actually. Ooh, the snake. And look at that. It's the earth energy. Like I said, it has to be grounded. The snake, but it has a flower of life. And it's also the snake eating its tail. It's like an ending but a beginning. It makes me think of the world card, actually. All right. Let's see what the snake has to say. Guardian of the unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stare it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things to bring into balance. Kundalini yoga or meditation. I think this speaks to this energy. Whenever you get into this, there's something that you just need to ground yourself. You need to meditate and whatever feels like a meditation to you, because it could be active meditation. Like for me, for example, reading tarot, it's like meditation, honestly. It's active, but it's like meditation because I feel very connected. I tap in with my body. I feel every sensation. It's interesting in that way. Sometimes, you know how when you're driving, bear with me, it's going to make sense. When you're driving, that's so automatic, like it's an automatic function for you, and you get to think very clearly. You get like ideas, you get like aha moments, you get to focus on music and you listen to messages that come through. Let's say you're washing the dishes, it's very monotone, very like everyday life, but you could get aha moments. You're taking a shower, again, something that it's a natural routine for you. That's active meditation. Why do you think people have great ideas in the shower? Why do you think that's a thing? It's because it's active meditation. Yes, you're doing something, but you're not so much like hyper focused on your surroundings as much as you're just like it's autopilot. So your mind has time to wonder and think of other things and receive information. That's what they're talking about here. Whether you have a meditation practice per se, or if you're someone who cannot sit there and just their way into like being calm and centered and feeling like they're grounded, then you do other things. Do whatever works for you. There's also an opportunity that's coming up. This is what this is telling me, because it's like, you see how it's like a spark. Like I said, an ending and a beginning. It's almost like a new life, a new opportunity. It's even here too. It's like, I don't know, like I'm just seeing like fireworks or like rays of sunshine, and with the lovers being here, it's really beautiful. I'm a sucker for that card. Oh wow, nothing will come of this situation. That is interesting. That's interesting. Dude, what's that about? Boy course. Moon. I mean, they could be speaking about what I was saying before. It doesn't have to be connected, okay? I'm not seeing this connected to this. It's more of if this person approaches you in a way where it's not the right way and you feel it in your bones, in your soul, you meditate, you take your time to yourself, and you really hone in and think, tap into yourself and be like, do I really want to take this person back? Are they ready for this? Do I feel like I'm safe with them? Do I feel good? Am I out of the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords energy. I'm not, then it's not the time. Listen to your intuition. Have your there's this you have to use your discernment here, okay? There's a reason why it exists. There's a reason why you are connected in that way, where you receive the information that you do. Wow, look at that spiritual cleansing. Okay, so cleansing could be something that you need to do at this time as well. It probably will help you, like, kind of like open your eyes, if you will, to the truth. To the truth of anybody who tries to approach you, or anything that comes your way, actually. With 50 being a 5, there's change coming into your life. So it's time to cleanse. Out with the old, in with the new is what I'm hearing. That's probably what they're saying. There's nothing that's going to come of this. Nothing, if it's the same old story, it's not new. So it's not meant for you, okay? Let me read this for you. Oh wow, that's the last card too. Again, endings and beginnings. It's time for a spiritual cleansing of your body, mind, or space in which you reside. There is an imbalance, stuck energy, or heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. I feel like this is these people pulling on your energy. It's like you need to let that go. You've come so far, you don't need to go back. It's like, All right, Hansa. The Hansa is a palm-shaped amulet, popular through the Middle East and North Africa. The word Hansa, also spelled Hansa and Hamas. It means 5 and refers to the fingers of the hand. In Jewish culture, the Hansa is called the hand of Miriam. In some Muslim cultures, the hand of Fatima. Ooh, interesting. In my Rumi oracle, there is a hand of Fatima. Yes, there is. Oh my God, I opened to it. No freaking way, dude. I'm telling you. You guys are magical. Please listen to your intuition. I don't even know. What do I want to read for you about this? So yeah, so this oracle brings you a guidance that what is being born in your life right now, new life, in your own consciousness is a seed, perhaps a new way of being, a new idea, belief system, philosophy, or sense of self, is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. Oh, that is beautiful. Love is all things you see, dearest angel, and that means say no. This is it. This is why this card brought us to this card. Wow. Okay, here we go. Love is all things you see, dearest angel, and that means saying no can mean saying yes to something greater. So give yourself compassion to say your no and yes as dictated by your heart. What did I tell you about to? You have to tap into yourself, whoever comes back around. If it's the friend, if it's the lover, if it's both of them, it doesn't matter. Tap into yourself. And if it doesn't feel right in your heart, in your soul, in your being, don't settle for that. If it's a no is a complete sentence, and you don't owe anybody an explanation. You just have to make sure that you make the right choices for yourself. And like that oracle said, saying no to something could mean saying yes to something greater. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything more about that. Another 50. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you guys. No place like home. Oh wow. The fact that these all have kind of like the same colors as well, I can't ignore that. There's a big change coming into your life, Pau. Big change. I get why this reading, it's a little bit off from what I had planned for you. But this pile, But it makes sense. It makes sense why. It's like your guides are here trying to give you this message that if you want to do something new, you cannot go back around to the same old narratives, to the same old people, to the same old things. You have to keep moving forward. You've gone so far. There's something being birthed into your life. It's like a new life that you are tapping into. And it's time for you to keep saying no to those things that you know that you don't deserve anymore. Those people, places, situations, relationships, whatever it is, keep saying no, because there's more good things coming your way, okay? It's like, let go of the old baggage. You've come so far. Don't let these people pull on your energy and bring you back to the same thing again and again. You don't want to go in circles. You've evolved past that, okay? And if anything keeps you in this energy, it's not good for you. Whoever this is, it doesn't matter. Even if they are a divine counterpart, if they put you in this energy, they're not meant to be. You're not meant to be together in that moment. So it could be the right person, wrong time, or it could just be the wrong person, period, okay? So, whew, all right. Thank you so much, Pawan, for letting me read for you. I also want to thank your spirit guides for being here with this very, very intense message for you. I'm very humbled that I got to be the medium, like the messenger for this. Thank you again for watching, for your comments, for your likes, for your support in general. And I'll see you in the next reading. You guys have a good one. Hello, Pop 3. You guys picked the Herkimer Diamond. This is going to be your reading. I'm going to leave your oracles on the side because I'm going to start with some tarot. And we're going to be looking into who is thinking about you, the who and the why, and then we'll move on to what is next, okay? So I'm going to shuffle really good. This could be a little bit loud for some of you, so just bear with me. Alrighty, Pop 3. Whoever your person is here that's thinking about you, I think they're a little shy. I almost wanted to, while I was shuffling, I wanted to fill in like the silence, but at the same time, like I don't have an issue with just quietly shuffling, right? So it's like this person, you could know who this is because when you guys hang out or something, it's almost like every time they kind of have to, they feel a little bit nervous around you, they have to fill in the silence a bit. Interesting, the Hermit. So they could definitely be a Virgo. All right, interesting. 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness, Justice. Okay. And the Empress. 3 major arcanas. My goodness. All right. And I gotta show you the bottom of the deck. This is crazy. Interesting. Okay. What's up here? Okay. I have to say, you know who this is, don't you? I just heard, you know the song is about you, don't you? Or, no, that's not the lyrics. It's, you think this song is about you, don't you? Oh, interesting that I changed that to, you know this song is about you. Ooh, this person could communicate with you through music. They could definitely send you songs. Definitely, because this is Libra energy. And Libra always makes me think of messages with songs. Something interesting here, that we have a sword here, 7 of Swords, and then Libra also has a sword. Justice is holding a sword. It's really interesting. Okay. So this person, oddly enough, the Empress is just giving me Taurus vibes. It's just telling me that's the information that you need from this right now. You don't need anything else. But it could also be like this person presents a little bit feminine, or maybe they're working on, because they're like in a hermit mode at this moment. They're really trying to find themselves. They're probably trying to balance, that makes sense. They're trying to balance their feminine energy at the moment. They're working on that aspect of themselves. So Virgo, Libra, Taurus, double Libra or double air sign could be significant. I don't know why I'm getting so many zodiac signs right now, but that could be helpful for some of you. Please don't take it like personal if it doesn't apply to you, or don't try to make it fit, because it usually is for someone. Okay, it'll be one person that kind of like just what is it like, resonates with them. Obviously number 9, 7, 11, and 3. This person is really trying to find themselves. They really are trying to be a better person, actually. Whoever this is, they've grown up a lot. They've grown up a lot in the last 9 months. And it seemed to be after like a disagreement. And it could have been with you. It could have just been a disagreement in general that pushed them into this hermit mode of like, all right, I'm gonna need to go take a step away from the fun and the sneakiness and the BS of life and in general, and really dig deep and find myself, because it's time. I'm hearing someone saying it's time to grow up. It's time to grow up, like, and not in a defeating way, and not in like a judgmental way of themselves, because I think when you're young, you're meant to fuck up. You're meant to, you're meant to rack up karma, right? To kind of work your way out of it, because that's how you learn. But it's like this person reached that point where they're like, okay, I'm ready to grow up. I'm ready to do this. And they are doing it, it seems. They very much are. I'm getting a Gemini sun, and then Virgo, Libra, and Taurus is like, that could be rising, moon, and Venus, right? Whatever that fits. Don't ask me why. I just deliver the messages that I get. September could be very significant as well. Oddly enough, half of September is dedicated to Virgo, and Virgo is the number 9. But yeah, September could be very significant. There you are again, dude. You know, I was thinking this is you. I wanted to say that, but then I was like, I don't know. This is weird, because I'm asking about this person. But then I see the bottom of the deck again. High Priestess, this is you. This is you. Interesting. And this person hasn't, you see what I mean, that this person's a little, they're like a little shy, a little reluctant. They don't want to, it's like they don't want to really show their hand here or something like that. That's really interesting. That's the vibe that I'm getting from them. It's like they don't really want to show you too much. They don't want to give you a clear sign of who they are. There's something mysterious about them. That in itself could give you the clue that you're missing, which is really funny, because it's like, whoever this is, again, it's like they don't say too much. They could be a little bit of an introvert. And again, at the same time, I'm telling you, what is that about? At the same time, there's the 3 of Cups again behind it, and then the Lovers. Gemini. I mentioned Gemini. I did. Okay. Well. Ain't that funny? Okay. I'm acting so weird in this reading. I don't know who I'm picking up on. Probably this person. Again, there's something about them being nervous around you. You see what I'm doing? It's like I'm doing this. Like, that's weird. This is so interesting. I want to get another deck for some reason to read about this person, because I feel like they're not going to tell me who they are with this one. Okay, hold on. This is fun. Hold on, hold on. So who is this person? The Knight of Cups with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Wands, which is also the Sun in this deck. Interesting. See the air energy? Gemini for sure, you guys. There's something... They're very guarded. I don't know why they're so guarded. Okay. Yeah, I know why. They've been through a lot. So they're a little bit guarded with their heart. Yeah. They seem to hide a bit behind like a facade of something, like of that mysterious boy, mysterious girl facade. There's someone who's very stylish as well. They have really good taste in music. I'm getting all of that from this. Like, I never noticed how well dressed or like beautiful the Justice card looks. That person just looks at their, you know, of all the robes that you could wear, right? That looks very, very stylish. I don't know why, but I'm getting that. I'm just seeing someone who has grown up a lot. You'll see it. Like, if this person communicates with you, they talk to you, you'll see how much they've actually grown. It'll show. Yeah, I want to get one card, just one card. The Fool. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like this person. I like them for you. About 3. They're just... Sometimes that mysterious kind of facade, it's a facade nonetheless, right? Do you see how this Fool card right now to me looks like almost like a mask? And it's like, what are they hiding from? There's nothing to hide from. Like, it's okay. You could be mushy and lovey and tell me how you feel. I feel like that's you. Like, you're not gonna... Maybe they've been played in the past, like I said. They've been hurt by love in the past. So it's kind of like, they don't trust it. But yeah, they're the Fool in love regardless, right? Nonetheless. All right. Let's see why they're thinking about you. I have a feeling. I have a feeling why they're thinking about you. But we'll let the cards say what they need to say. Yeah, damn. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they are ready to speak to you. This is King of Swords again. Gemini, Aquarius for sure. And then the Knight of Swords. You gotta be kidding me. With the Magician. Come on. So they're thinking about you because they're thinking of quite literally you. They're thinking of a way to make this work with you. It's like you complete this equation, Gemini, may I add. You complete this equation of the Lovers, right? They could be in either end of this, and you are the Empress to this equation. And you see it here too with the Ten of Pentacles. It's the fact that we have a 9 Earth energy, which is Pentacle energy, and then we go into the 10. It's quite interesting too. And again, yeah, the pain and the hurt and the sneakiness has happened around relationships and like past connections in the past, and it's kind of like what they had to work through to kind of get to the point where they're ready for love again. And when they think of love, they think of you. You are the one who comes to mind as that kind of fulfillment, and that could be really scary for them. It could be very scary for them, actually. And it took them a while to realize this as well. It's like it took a while for karmic justice to come in, for the scales to balance themselves out, probably for both of you to be in a situation where like I'm getting like they were single, but you were not single, or you were single, but they were not single. But at the same time, there was always a connection or something like that. But then there's also moments where it was very easy-go-lucky between you, but nothing ever happened from that because they weren't ready to speak up about how they felt. They weren't mature enough to speak up about how they felt, something like that. But they're ready now. Boy, are they ready. Look at that. You don't get on a chariot, you don't get in a car, you don't get in a moving vehicle without really having a destination to go to. And it's almost like they're destined to come towards you. This is why they're thinking about you. They're planning. They're planning I wanted to say they're planning an excursion. Excursion? I don't know what the word is. They're planning a trip to come see you. There's a lot of healing here as well, because this is Angel Raphael, and he's the angel of healing. So this connection could be very healing for both of you, actually. I want to get one more from this. You know what's interesting? I feel like you guys have lived many lives together, past lives. You could have that kind of feeling, that connection with them. You feel very, very connected to them. Look at that. 10 of Cups, which is also the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, when I tell you your love makes both of you feel like it's almost like winning the lottery. You literally are karmic justice for each other. You're each other's happy ending. It's written in the stars. It's like, I'm hearing it's always meant to be you. It was always you. It was always me. It was always us. There was, I don't know, there's fate. It's fate. And I brought up the whole like past life connection because this is my deck for my ancestors or ancestral work in general. And when I pick it up, it speaks about an old soul, whoever I'm reading for. You guys are very old, very ancient. 4 of Swords, but also the Death card. Yeah, you've been around the block a few times, haven't you? There's where in this connection before you had both of you maybe had a lot of time to contemplate, heal things, move through triggers, heal things on your own, to then be able to like come together. That's changing. What's changing is the stagnicity. Things are moving. They're moving. Pile 3. It's like this is the Wheel of Fortune and this is the Chariot. It has wheels. Things are moving, and it's time for you to believe that as well, because you could have a little bit of like imposter syndrome. Look at that 9 of Cups again. Imposter syndrome when it comes to this connection, or you believing that you deserve love in general, or that you deserve this kind of love and relationship. You do. You do. But this could also be this person who kind of feels like, because they've failed miserably in love in the past, they're like, I don't know if I deserve that. Am I capable of that? They very much are. All right, so let's look into, excuse me, I have to drink some water. Let's look into what's next for you guys. 8 of Pentacles, education, achievement, hard work and results. Busy bees, both of you. You've been very busy bees, trying to work on yourself. Queen of Wands, I love it. It says creativity, leader, and focus. You're very intuitive. I feel like this is you showing up in your reading. So while you're in this energy, this Queen of Wands energy, you're working on your spirituality, on your intuitiveness, and opening like your third eye. You're hard at work at that, okay? You're very connected to nature as well. You're trying to stay grounded and focus on what you want to do. Here comes this person. Oh, air energy, yeah. Messengers with the crow here. That's beautiful. And the fact that they're on top of the cosmic egg. Oof. I love it. I love this person's energy. They have a lot of air in their chart, you guys. They really embody that air energy beautifully. So spiritually strong. Ooh, they're your counterpart for sure. Creative and watchful. The crow has been long. Sorry, I'm reading that backwards. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Oof. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong and clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. I feel like this is your person, but it also speaks about you, but it speaks about your person. My goodness. With that hermit starting the reading about who they were, the fact that they're doing that self-discovery, self-study, it's really balancing their spiritual gifts. They're coming alive. It's like they're tapping into them. They maybe just wanted to, like I said, they just see it as something as mundane as, I need to grow up, I need to get my shit together. But unknowingly, they really have unlocked magic within themselves. It's like they've activated that like dormant DNA or something. Wow, that is powerful. Show the world the real you. Look at that. Full moon in Aquarius. More air energy. What is up with air energy in your readings? You too could also have very significant placements that have air energy in them. So like I'm seeing like a Venus in Aquarius. Obviously sun, moon, or rising. Those four placements could be very significant in your connection. And they could be very significant as far as like you have Aquarius in either of those, or maybe I don't know, not all of them, but I don't know, wherever they are, it's significant. Whether it's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, air energy is significant here. Very, very significant. And the air energy also speaks about, like the crow was saying, a clear mind. So with a clear mind, it's easier for you to like not be overwhelmed by your spiritual gifts. You could be also working on that. It's interesting because that could be advice for you as the Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Truth. Oof. Nice. More feathers, more air energy. Let's read about that. Something about authenticity is significant for you too as well. So truth, a great truth will come to light. A secret will be revealed. Your feelings regarding the situation you are in, you are asking about, are true. Ooh. So if you think this person really is in love with you and they are like your person, this is saying, yeah, you're right. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. This is a time for you to let your authentic self shine. Yeah, authenticity is significant. You have much to express. Your voice is needed. Meditate on this when you want more authenticity in your life, or want clarity regarding a person or situation. Feather of Makdat. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So the ostrich feather is the Egyptian symbol for truth. At the time of death, the goddess Makdat would weigh the heart of the deceased against the weight of the feather to see whether the person had lived a just life. You know what's interesting too? This feather is the one that the god Thoth uses to scribe. And he is also included in that ritual of weighing your heart against the feather. He's the keeper of records, if you will. You could be a scryer. Part of your magic could be scrying. Self-study is definitely significant. Study in general is significant. Magic. Maybe you want to look into thought and look into oh my God, I can't say that. Egyptian goddesses and gods, because that could be very significant for you. Maybe that's one of your interests. You're gonna have to see. I don't know, there's something very significant about that. Right. Ooh, in between worlds, another bird. This time a flamingo, very, very happy, very like lively bird. But you see how they're in between worlds. Interesting. You know what that tells me? You are in between worlds, or your connection, this connection with this person is in between worlds right now. Like I said, it's meant to be, but it's like coming in slowly, but surely nonetheless. 3 makes me think of unity, makes me think of procreation. There's also a hummingbird there. Ooh. You know how I mentioned the activation of DNA? There's a DNA strand there. That could be significant. Oh, that is interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know. It's like both of you are stepping into this, like, it's like you're being crowned with information. Your crown chakra could be like opening up even more to receive more information. Your third eye for sure is like opening up even more. I think the dedication that you've put into your spiritual growth is paying off. It's like there's an activation coming, and it's not just for you, it's also for this person. It's like maybe this is one of your wishes coming true, because I'm thinking of the star card that represents Aquarius, and I always think of wish upon a star. There's something about you wished, you made this wish of like having happiness, or stepping into your divine path, or developing your spiritual gift, and it's coming true. There's an opportunity, like a golden opportunity, like this is like an egg. It's about to like burst, and like just a lot of beauty coming from it. There's quite literally you walking into this world where everything is alive, you know, like you are who you're meant to be. You're not putting this overcast, or you're not hiding yourself behind any kind of filter anymore. It's very much you're authentically yourself. Authenticity is significant as well. Really beautiful. Thank you so much, Bao3, for letting me read for you. Thank you for your likes, your comments, for sharing your stories. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching. I want to thank your spirit guides as well, and your person, and you for letting me read for you. And I'll see you in the next readings. You guys have a good one.